What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. This will be episode 6 by the time that it is out on YouTube. This will definitely be my last episode. Obviously, update 6. I'm kidding. I'm not actually going to have this in my last episode. But we are running update 6. So, number 6 for number 6. Hopefully, it runs really well. Since the last time I was live, I believe... let me... double check. The last time that I was live, I think we got up to about 12 hours. I've done a little bit of off-stream grinding and building. Nothing too fancy, just getting everything kind of sorted. Took me 7 hours to do so. We won't worry about that. There was a lot of boringness. I will go through and in detail when I get in. Apologies for the hiccups. I'm still getting over the COVID. I'm now eligible to not wear a face mask, which is fantastic, because not that I have a problem with wearing one, I was just annoyed by it in the end. Alright, let me open up my stream on my phone so I can see the messages, because it's, as you can kind of tell, it's already broken. There we go. Yeah, for whatever reason, it does not like running Satisfactory and trying to get online information at the same time. So let me pull it up so at least I can read chat, because I know that that's the main thing that I won't be able to see, and that is not okay. Alright, I've now got my chat up on my phone, so we'll get into this. And yeah, let's get into this madness. Let me turn on the desktop audio so you can hear it. Yep, we should be good. And we'll hit continue. And we'll get into this monstrosity of building that I may or may not have done. I don't know what's going on with my online thing. It's missing a couple of things. Let me double check to make sure that's running fine. I prefer for that to be working. We'll see. We will see. It wouldn't be a stream if we didn't have any complications whatsoever. I think I need a dedicated, streaming PC at one point as well. That would probably be helpful. Might make this one my streaming PC. Or make this one my upload PC, and a new PC is my stream PC. I just need, a few things. It will be... Which one? Is it this one? No. This one. Yeah, this should be the right one. So let's go ahead and... Can I hit that? Let's just get rid of that and then put it back on. Save it. Okay. That didn't work. Let's let's turn it off. Save it, and then turn it back on. Let's update the source. There we go. Fantastic. That's what we actually want. And you can kind of see already what new things I've kind of added. While I'm not streaming, I have got some raw quartz going now, which is fantastic. So that's go ahead and going right now, which is really good. Main reason I want the quartz going is silica is going to be used for my window crafting. So that'll actually look like pretty good. We've got that going. We've got this quartz crystal as well, which I think I need some downstairs. We've also got, and I will be updating this relatively soon, I think. We did end up getting the steel sorted, so that's all the way up the top there, and we kind of just have a concrete mess right now. But we'll fix it up. It will be fixed at some point. I'm actually going to be moving the steel production to down here, and that was also where our cement production will be. It'll actually be right there, mainly because the cement will be coming up on this lip. That lip there. That's the idea anyway. Whoops. Yeah, so I've done a little bit. Some things has been done. Actually, that's one. Yeah, that's what's supposed to be. Yes, I think that's what I wanted. Yeah, that's alright. I don't think it was supposed to go on the second floor. I think it was supposed to go on the fourth floor. I think this is just in like as of right this second. The limestone production is something I haven't actually got sorted yet, so that's the main start, I guess, of this episode. What I will say though is I did, and I've kind of like had a muck around with some like different designs. Nothing is set yet. It's gonna take a while to figure out exactly what I want. But I got my steel sorted, so I was gonna wait specifically to the start of this episode so I can send this off. Goodbye, sir. Come back soon.
Milestone reached.
And realistically, with this
storage container,
if we want to get this,
efficiency, as well as the ability to store
if we want to get this
for later use.
As
an additional project part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
Thank you, Ada. Alright, so because we've now got minor Mark IIs, they'll be running at 200, their max will be 240, and 120, the 120, what are they, conveyor belts, the Mark II conveyor belts won't keep up with that. So at the very least, we have to get Mark III conveyor belts going. Which does up to 270, which is not too bad. So we'll get that started. Everything should be ready to go. I also finally decided to hook up my limestone production onto the grid, which is good. All of this will be taken down at some point as well. Like, I say all of it. All of the interior stuff should be fine. It's a matter of just moving some of these miners. And then I've got to work out, because I've currently got the copper here. And I think I'm going to have to move it, because I'm looking at just doubling this production. Because I'll have the availability to. I just don't know how well it would look. The alternate, which would save space, is to put power shards in all of these, like literally all of them. I would actually need to do 2 in each of them, so realistically it's actually better to build basically just the second lot for now. I might do some reorganization as well, because what I can do with a lot of this stuff, as you can see, it's all backed up because we've made way too many of everything. It's full. What I will do is, to get that backed up, I am gonna make a sink. I don't have enough plates. I'll make a sink, and I'm gonna put all these extra rotors in because they're a multi-component item, they will actually give more. I appreciate that, Brett. Have fun at lunch. I might be streaming when you get back, if you are only going out for lunch, but, you know, I'm not expecting to just come back to see me. But enjoy yourself. Yeah. That should significantly bump out our points per minute. Yep, there it goes. 4,100. It's pretty good. We'll let that go for now. I don't know if I've got enough room here to upgrade my rotor production. Let me have a look. Because these are all pretty much given. I mean, I suppose I can move things over a little bit. I've got these rods here that don't line up. I could do like what I did upstairs where I offset. But we'll come back to that in a second. Let's get the materials ready for the next shipment of items. God damn it. I'm not tall enough. I hit the wrong one. What was I up here for? I was changing these, that's right. So apparently I've decided to pull it back here. So let's figure this out. Well, that's on the outside now. What I can possibly do, actually, is make it so this actually does look semi-decent. We will Change to Zoop mode for a start. Make it come like that. That way it's got a reason for why it's not synced up properly. Yeah, I think that looks alright. Alright. So. Yeah, that works. And then we can have that going in there. I'm happy with that. Alright. I suppose what we can do is we can have all the smelters in one area and then split it up. I think I might do that. I just got to work out how many smelters I'm going to need. And then how to split them up exactly. That's going to be an interesting task. Alright. We'll have 480, which will require 16 smelteries. Which will all pump out 240 iron ingots. I think I've got an extra 30 actually from that, so I could even potentially add this onto the system as well. That way it's running at max efficiency, and then I can have no, I won't. I'll have to have 2 sets of 240 going. So I guess realistically, how I've got it set up currently is going to be the best, like the best thing about it anyway. Oh, I was going to get steel, that's what I was going to do. Alright, so yeah, my best option is to leave it basically how it is, having rotors and whatnot built on different platforms, and then potentially I can have it. Oh, this must be running it. Well, I mean, it's overproducing anyway because it has got 120 going and it's only producing 90 at a time. Oh, that's right. I forgot that I got the versatile framework set up last time I played as well. So let's quickly have a look while I'm on the idea. What does it require to get automated wiring? Alright, so we need stators, which requires copper wire and steel pipes. 1 every 4 seconds, there'll be 15 of them. Versus 40. 15 steel pipes. How much do we make? I think we make heaps. Like a ton. 20. Yeah, so I mean, like, I can have it producing automated wire very quickly. Is what I'm hearing. We won't worry about that right this second. Oh no, because stators are important anyway, because you need stators for motors, and motors are used for other things anyway down the track. I might even go the alternate path here, which is, this makes 90 wire a minute, requires 4 copper ingots, 1 deuterium ingot. So I suppose I could have a number of these going. I might end up then moving the deuterium to what floor hasn't been occupied yet? Probably 5. So move all of the deuterium production over to here. It won't look too bad, I don't think. I think I might make it follow this path here and then get here and then somehow get it down to there nicely. That'd be a way. Oh, I mean, yeah, because I could just have it set up like that. We'll figure it out. And when I say we, I mean me. I'll be the one doing the figuring out. But I could probably just get this being made, like getting status being produced. It makes 1 every 12 seconds, so it's 5 every minute. This requires 1 and 20 cables, and I only need 100, so I need 100 of these, which is 300 pipes, 800 wire, which I definitely have, and then we can switch it to automated wiring, which would require 2,000 cable and 100 rotors. I think I can get that sorted now, so I'm just gonna get that sorted. I was right, wasn't I? Yeah. So it only requires the steel pipes, which I've already got. I think I've got enough in my inventory. If not, I will in a second. I've got well over enough. Whoops. Let me take my asthma inhaler, because I'm an idiot, and keep jumping off. I'm trying to work out how to make it. I might just leave the platform going down to there, work out what I'm going to do with the rest of this. We'll have to figure out something to make it connect up there and make it look semi-decent. We'll figure that in a second. At the moment, I want to go in here and grab some of the steel beams. That should be enough. Well, I think that fall might kill me. Goodbye, sir. We haven't got many left. Hypertubes is the last one we need. Which requires copper sheets, steel pipes, and encased steel beams. Bye! Have a fun time! Also the other reason I want to move the steel production down to that floor there, which is, I believe, the 4th floor out of 6, is the very top floor will have the space elevator. That's the idea, is to put the space elevator right on the top. For now, anyway. It could be moved in future, especially when I will be setting up, because I believe Phase 3 has, competing Phase 2, so it'd be Research Tree. 5 has, or probably 6. I've never got it researched, and I really want to, and that is, trains. I want to get trains automated, because it looks really cool, and I think they're really fast. Again, I wouldn't really know, because I haven't done it before. We also need encased industrial beams, which require 4 steel and 5 limestone. I don't know if my steel production is fast enough to keep up with this. I don't think it is. I think steel isn't quite quick enough to keep up with that. Makes 4 every 4 seconds. Oh no. Oh no, sorry. It requires 4 every 4 seconds. Makes 15, so we're gonna have to double that output to get enough to make the encased steel beams and have extra, especially since your Mark III conveyors require you to use steel. So you use steel beams to get them going, but these things are wicked fast. You can kind of use them as transportation as well if you really want. How's this going? Already up to 3 coupons. Are we out already? Would you look at that? Alright, we got that successfully done. Yeah, it's just a lot of organization, I think, is getting everything organized. What have I got in the terms of this? I need iron plates. I always need iron plates. I'm gonna fix that when I rebuild this up, because I'm gonna have... Because I'll have a lot of extra being produced here. So I won't have to worry about that. Soon. I won't have to worry about that soon. But we'll just get these... How many status did I say? I need 100. I can almost make all of them now. Is it wire that I'm missing for it? It is. Yeah, because I need like 800 wire. I might just make the status by hand. So probably, it wouldn't be saving much time, to be honest. And then all I need is cables, which I have a lot of already. And going from there. Let's just chuck out that for now. I'm just trying to get a lot of the research done. That way I can kind of go off and do some exploration of sorts. Alright. Alright. So I'm almost there with the status actually already. But let me quickly grab 200 of these. I gotta kind of plan how I want to do this. There has to be a plan of attack if I want to do this properly. That's what I've got to work out. It's gonna be a lot of building. I think I'm gonna build up a couple of the layers in terms of their base, and then go from there. I just need to work out if there's curved walls. Not curved, but angled walls. So I can get to come across this way. There's a couple of sections that I desperately need to get rid of. And a second chat. Right. Yeah, so let's get all the foundations placed. I think that's a very, very good start. To get those foundations placed. Let's do that. It would be like so. We'll have to work out how we're gonna shape it so it doesn't look super weird upstairs. But that's a problem for not right this second. Let me fix this up because I now know what I'm doing with it, which is fantastic. Doesn't look too bad. This is gonna be in a part you're not really gonna see anyway. And then this is gonna be coming around this corner here. So I actually need this to be one more this way. Weird. So we want it on this one here. And then this is going to have it going up, so this will just be a single one. Yeah, it'll just be this. Actually, what's this? I can't remember what this is, where it's going. Why is that there? I don't know what I've done. Because that's going up as if it's on the 4th floor, which is where the concrete is going, if I'm not mistaken. 2, 3, 4, yeah. Concrete's 4th floor. I didn't think I was going to put it there. I thought it was going to be going up in that. But I guess proof of concept, that does work. Oh, I'll probably eventually figure out what exactly I was doing with that. I'd be like, whoops. But I can have that going up, and then this can kind of be on the outside edge, I guess. Yeah, I think that'd look okay. I think I'd be happy with how that looks. Let's put that up. We'll also have to work out what I'm doing with these cabling as well. That's obviously not a huge problem for right this second either. Let me get this these stators sorted first. Do I have cables left over in here? I do. Fantastic. Now no, I did need that, and then I need a cable, which is in that. Let me cancel you for now. Well, we'll kind of play around and see what we can get with that. All right, stators 100. Motors are important too. I don't know what they build into. search, I guess. Sorry, not motors, motors. I see. They make a lot of late game stuff. Ooh, it's tier 6. So close. Oh, yeah, I think... No, not that. I don't want to click on that. I wanted to click on... this. Ah. I see. So motors are going to be extremely useful once I get into the oil manufacturing. What are you used for? Oh, I see. Aha. Cool. I just found some really cool stuff that I don't have access to yet. But, you know, I was able to waste a bit of time while these are being made. Which is good for me, not necessarily good for you. But some of the stuff sounds really cool. I'm kind of hoping that... I mean, it doesn't even really matter where it is, because I can just... build it there and then get it sent here. But when I do... Oops, I went over. That's fine. It's not a massive issue that I've got too much. Assembler. Oh yeah, we've got industrial storage now, which is fantastic for things that will run out of storage very quickly. Fast. I don't think it goes fast at all, does it? No, it does not. So it's going to take 40 minutes by itself. So let's get it started now. 100 stators and cables. Let's get at least some of the cables already hooked up, ready to go. And then... I need to yoink one of those cables real quick. If 100 is where it stacks as well, I can just let it sit. But let me grab... I put over 200 in, so I need to get... 400, 600, 800,000, 12... 14, 16. That should be plenty. Thankfully with this as well, is it doesn't matter how much I put in, because the stators will limit how much will be produced anyway. And I believe there are other alternatives to make automated wiring in the future. So I'm gonna probably go down that path. I think I can take a whole stack and that's fine. I'll just dump off the 190 from this. And yeah, that should figure itself out. I mean, I think I can easily overclock it. I don't want to though, because while I get that to be made, I can start getting sorted on the next part of building of my factory. But I will probably take down the entire iron system and rebuild it. And then I'll get my limestone sorted, and then we'll go from there. I think I'll leave the silica stuff as it is. I'll work out how much is being produced, and I'll probably get them both going into sinks, because I don't think I actually need as much as what it's dishing out right now. I get them both going into sinks, I'll get heaps of tickets that way. Potentially. I mean, it's only a tier 1 construction item, realistically, when you think about it. So it won't actually be doing much. How are we going? We're down to 89, so we're almost done. That's 8 in a row. So once it gets down to here, it'll be finished. Let's grab some more steel beams and some concrete, which I think I've already got in my inventory. I'm just going to make the in-case steel beams by hand for this particular research, and then I'm going to fix up this iron. So what I'm going to do actually is, so that it kind of just like produces all of it that it needs to. I think a lot of this is being backed up. What I can do is basically just delete this here, and eventually that will just shut down the entire process. Which will make it easier to transport things around. Yeah, these ones should be fine because it's running at like basically max efficiency and has leftovers right now. And then I'll have to do the same for down here, but this one's a bit more of an issue because it is backed up, because it hasn't been as efficient. So let's delete this, and hopefully that'll eventually sort itself out. And then I've got to work out how I'm going to do this. It's going to take a bit of engineering to get this done. I might actually make it a double boss. I think that'll look pretty cool. Trying to envision how that would look. Can't really think of it right now. But I should be able to like basically set up a whole line. How wide is a smelter? So I have a let's say 3 away. And then 2 from that. You're looking... Hey, Fatty! Welcome to the stream. Hope you like... Look, I have decided that the best way to build a fortress is concrete jungle fortress, massive piece of crap. Hope you enjoy it. I am good. Tings are great. I'm on my way to phase 2, I've got go up. Let me go up. It's not it. Yeah, exactly. Go up is the best. It's the best option, right? But it's not like I could build higher. I just have chose not to, mainly because I don't want to build too high up past that. That's sort of like my. That's what I've limited myself to right now. But that may change in the future. Let me see if I got enough to make these encased. I do. Let's make 50 of them by hand, because why not? Finish off this hypertubes, and that is everything up to tier 4 done. All the research has been complete. And it's just a matter of waiting for completing phase 2. Which I will do very soon. I'm actually not too far off of it. I've got to wait, I think I was saying earlier it's going to take 40 minutes for the automated wiring to be produced, and the versatile framework is almost done. At the moment I haven't set them up where they're producing more, they're just producing exactly how much I need, and kind of going from there. But I will be fixing up my iron production very shortly. And starting my concrete production, because I haven't actually started it properly yet. Goodbye, my sweet prince.
Milestone reached. Fixit Incorporated has processed and incorporated frequent Pioneer requests for pipe-based personal transport. Introducing Hypertubes. Safe, aesthetic, adaptable, fun. Enjoy a view of your
last time I used the
incredibly tight turns. Build them
hypertubes, they weren't they were a bit.
Fixit Incorporated is not responsible for any harm
they're
caused by
not
irresponsible
fantastic.
use of this product.
They're not bad, but they're not fantastic. I've got one over here. Let me go grab this. What are you up to at the moment? Are you playing, that new game? I got 4 tickets, thank you very much. Not 1. Is it, how good is it? Ooh, that's tempting. 1s are okay, though. You want to play League or something? I may be up for League. I'm not... Because of the amount of work that I've kind of got to do, I am already, like, at the point where I'm just like, ugh. So I'm probably just going to, at the moment at the very least... No, that's fine. I was just curious what you were doing. I'm probably going to get to phase 2, get that sorted, see if I can have most of my iron production sorted, and I'm probably going to call it there. And play a bit more... I don't know if I'll be able to play any tomorrow. Kind of depends when I finish work, because I've got tutoring tomorrow night. And that's going to take up a bit of time. Always down to play the games? Yeah. Speaking of, I got messaged by Unidan today, and he said that he'd be down to play like a Jackbox where we're all all playing like a party game or something, and he said he's happy if I stream it. You'd be welcome to play that as well. I don't know if you've met him, but you know of him, yes. Maybe. Oh, it's not? I mean, he did Chem Eng with us. Well, he's still doing Chem Eng, he's doing his last year now, because he decided to do a double degree. I gotta work out what would look better for my staircase. I know we got a bit all over the place. No shocking to no one. What would look better? What kind of window? Nah. What's it look like from the outside? I don't hate it. Kind of like that. Put a half wall. What do you mean? I know there's like there are cool mechanics to 1 meter. Well, like, so, and then place these on top. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. So that doesn't start at base level. Oh, and it actually... Oh. I see. It takes up exactly that space. Huh. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm probably going to do the same on the other side. Yeah, it lines up perfectly. I am going to do the same for this side. It won't line up perfectly on this side because obviously we've got the stairs kind of in the way, but I think it'd still look nice. Especially since I want this way specifically to look at the lake. Oh, and now actually, while I think of it, I'm gonna come down here. Not that you'll ever see down here. I'm gonna do it regardless. I'm gonna build up. I'm gonna do a big pillar. Yeah, big pillar looks alright. That actually looks like... That looks really cool. I actually like how that's turned out. Yeah. I like that. Cool. I might put one... See, I don't think if I put one... Yeah, pillars do always look cool. Hang on, let's see. 1, 2, 3... I think I can put it right there, can I? I think it's not going to line up, I don't think. Not nicely. So I want it to be... I want it to be one in. So where I put it on this one. Yeah. Oh, I've actually not got it centered. It does look better that not centered though. in that particular one. I think my best bet is to put it on this one here. There. And then we'll chuck it there. That's better. Yeah, I think... Did I not place it one back from the edge? Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I couldn't centralize it like I did the other one, because it was technically not centered. I think hang on, let me check something real quick. I don't think it's possible to center these things. Oh no, it is. Okay. Chat lag, yeah. Okay, so it is possible to center them. Alright, good to know. I just didn't center it for that one because it looks better with it not being centered. Exactly, for architectural purposes. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with that. I think I'm just gonna make an inverted ramp to go there to make it look like it's being... like the foundation is jutting out of the wall, out of the rock. Have I got anyone that's hooked up? I don't think any of them are. Are you hooked up? No, you're not hooked up. I need you hooked up. There we go. I mean, alternatively, instead of, like, doing this stupidity, I just hook it straight from this. Get you make the last little bit that you've got going there. But this is all getting backed up, which is fantastic. That's what we wanted. I gotta work out, what do I want to do first? I gotta work out where I'm putting the copper. The copper's gonna be probably the one that's gonna be in the most annoying spot. I've got it currently going there, but I'm gonna have to move it. Alright, let's start tearing some stuff down. Where is the end? It's here. So I want to put this there. And then what we can do, see if it looks any decent, is we want architecture, and then we want these catwalk stairs. We want them not there. We want them one back. We want like half a wall back. And that's a corner, so we need this to be catwalk corner there. With catwalk straight here and here. Nope, that's not right. Can I? Does that look weird? A little. Alright, sounds good. Talk to you soon. I think that... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. It does look a bit janky. I think I'll move it back one. I think this will look pretty nice. And then wherever we've got room, I'm going to put in some pillars to make it even better. If I manage to get some space here, I'm going to put a pillar. Let's get this hooked up. It's going to be... literally there is right. Yep. Sweet. I'll have to work out how I'm going to put that. I could always kind of like level it up here. I think it'd be pretty... I think I'd be able to work out a nice way to have it laid out. Might require a couple of things though. I'll figure it out. There'll be a method that'll be really nice looking, methinks. All right, smelter. We're gonna. Is this enough room? Oh yeah, should be plenty of room. Alright, so I'm gonna need one side, I'm gonna need 240 lots. That's 8. I'm gonna have enough room for 8. I should have plenty of room for 8. Really. Alright, so what I'm gonna need as well is we'll make this one here. Let's bring in, let's make number 5 this for now. What I'll do is I'll probably change it so I've got... Alright, let's see. Gotta work out where exactly I can have this so it doesn't look too bad. I think probably here. Give me my best bet. I'm just gonna do the standard backup option here. Yep, I like this. This looks fine to me. So I've got to double that, and then I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Where I'm gonna have. Oh, this actually might work really well because what I can do is I can have half of it being sent that way and the other half being sent that way, and it won't line up perfectly. Actually. It might actually line up perfectly with the dead center here. Yeah, I think this is actually going to work out, like, really nicely. Go figure. Alright, let's just make sure I can get these sorted. So let's work out exactly where this is going to sit. Can it sit here? Can I get a merger such that it lines up with that there? I can. And I can easily get into that gap there. Alright. Okay, then what about the other side? That's not directly at the center. That is... Hang on. What's directly the center on this? Be like directly in the center of here. So I would prefer it to be like there. So that needs to be one more. Which means I'm gonna have to offset them, which means these are going to clash. Alternatively, I bring this out one further and have these ones sent up that way. I can get that to work. Alright, let's consider. Let's consider this. This needs to line up directly in the center. With it going that way. Like so. Okay. Yep, I can get behind that. Now, I guess do I want to save materials or do I not care? That's the next step that's going to be involved here. Because if I want to save materials, I'm going to have to, like, actively do the calculations, which is not hard, of what conveyor I'm going to need for each section here. It will save me steel beams, but then it'll also look different as it progresses, so that's why I'm not really sure if I want to or not. So, like, for example, I need you to line up with that there. So you need to be 2 back, like so. These things zoom. Alright, so this will be 30. That can be a Mark 1. This will be 210, 180, 150. So from here onwards, it can be tier 2 conveyors. These can both be 2 1s. And then with this one, we'll have the same thing happening but for the merges. So I need that. Yep. Yep. And yep. And it's literally just going to be the reverse. I have to have tier 3, tier 3, tier 3. And these will be... tier 1s. Do I? Hang on, have I? I think I've screwed up something somewhere. Oh, I think I did them as splitters. Yep, yes I did. Idiot. I need them as mergers. Alright, that should fix my problems. Alright, and let me set this up so it looks nice. So I'm gonna need probably up 3. Need a Mark 3 conveyor. Probably there. Like so. I need this to be that way. Like so. Then we can replace this wall here with a conveyor times 1, and then make this go to there. Like so. Okay, that you know, we're looking good so far. Then that will go up to there. Let's just replace these with actual walls. Perfect. Let's wrap that up there. And then 2 up, 2 down. Actually, what I might be able to do, because it is going to be the same material, let's see if I can do this. Single window to there. Oh, that ends up working out. And then, yeah, so we can then figure out what we're going to do the rest of it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We have some stuff working now. Might even do, like, one might actually not look too bad. Because then it'll actually be low enough that I can see. And the windows won't line up in that case there. Or maybe they will if I can set it up properly. And then put a basic wall on top of that. Then I have the decision of making another basic wall, or if I'm going to be doing conveyors like that, I can easily just prevent that from happening. But that should work. That should be fine. Alright. How much inventory space do I have? Not much. I don't have enough to get rid of all of that, unfortunately. Let's stop this from working. So I'm not making too much smart plating. Let me actually check and see how far this has come along. It was halfway, but it only stacked up to 50. Tragic. Got this. Let me just get rid of some stuff I don't need for the moment. I'll come and grab this stuff later anyway. I can get rid of this. And this. And I don't know. Are you still producing? You're out of iron rods. Oh, it's because I haven't got the iron rod production, but the screw production's still backed up way. Alright, let's just get rid of this. Smelter. Need my cables. Let's go grab them real quick. And I'll go check how my versatile framework is doing. I'll actually do that right this second. Now I'll get, as I said, now I'll get phase 3 done. And then I think I'm just gonna spend the next time that I play this, whether it be online or not. I won't do any research without you guys seeing, because I think it's important that you actually see me complete the research. Even if I just, like, what I'm probably gonna do in future is if I do a lot of off-cam stuff and I have got research to complete, is I might just record it, so at least I can put it up on YouTube. This should be almost done. It is. Literally almost done. Alright, let me... Oh, that sucks. This is halfway. Let's set up a constructor real quick. Just an offhand one for now. With box on the outside, box on the inside. Going like so. Those don't line up, that's fine. let's just get all of this converting into iron plates, because I'm always in need of iron plates. Like, literally always. Let's just get that going. I need cables, that's right. I'm gonna get myself some juice in a second, try and get rid of this tickly throat. My god, it's quite annoying. That's right, I was gonna eventually research Mark III power poles, but I can't right now because I need plastics, and plastics is tier 5. Alright, let's get this sorted. Alright, so I only did 4, so I need another 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh nice, it stops right here. And that gives me a little bit of room actually to work around here if I want to put all of my one of my iron projects down here. I might actually do my reinforced plates, because that is exact, and it will be really easy to mimic what I did upstairs, but then duplicate it, except for the smelters, because the smelters are already done. Alright, and then got to work out where exactly I want to fit this so that I've still got plenty of room to work around with here. Let me think. Even if I go, what, halfway is right there. And then if I put a merger here, facing that way, these don't even line up. This needs to come one more this way. One more closer to me. Like so. And then I have not a splitter, a merger. There. 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 And then let's fix up the mergers this way as well. There. 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 Alright, so let me just do this before I get too ahead of myself. 30. Actually, I don't need that to be a merger. But I would like it to at least look nice, so I need concrete. Did I leave my concrete in here? Yes. I only need the concrete, one concrete anyway. Because I can get this done without concrete after the fact. So it needs to be like, oh, it needs to be right there. That's really annoying. Alright. 30. 30. Just double check. That does make 30. 30, 30, 60. 60. Let's just do all of these. Alright, they're done. So then this needs to be upgraded because that'd be 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240. Perfect. So now I've got to do the reverse for this mate. No. I have this going the wrong way. God damn it. I just can't put this smelter down correctly. Eh. Nope, that's a splitter. I want a merger. Yeah. You. And you. I could even have... It's just not quite lined up. I can't have a catwalk coming across it, which, you know. A little annoying. Because I can make this a walkway, but it will do. Alright, so I got that. Let's hook these up. So that's 60. So now I need 90. 120. I don't have any steel beams. Would you look at that? They're probably in this box. That should do it for now. I will eventually have to work out... Well, it's 8. So if I have a Mark II power pole, for each of them, let's say there, and where does this line up? Here. Alright. No, one across. There. And then the same on the other side. Oh, I'll need one here as well. Yeah. And then these will all be Mark 3s. And then I'll have all of this area to work out what to do with them. That should be fine. I think. I hope. We'll see. We'll see in a second. And I'm going to be right back, because I'm going to go get a drink of juice to try and help with my throat a bit. But yeah. I probably won't get the iron thing finished today. I'll do that next episode. Same with the concrete, because the concrete will take, like, literally not long. It's just a matter of fixing up the input, like basically getting the inputs ready, going upstairs, finishing the outputs upstairs to make the concrete, and then go from there. Like, it should take, like, I don't know, half an hour at most. But let me see how this is going. 37, so we're almost there. Yeah, so I'll be a little bit. Alright, I'm back, and I've got my juice. I have committed a slight sin. I'm having breakfast juice, but it's 10 o'clock at night. Definitely not breakfast. I think that is almost done. Let's go up and grab the versatile framework. Have I got 10 slots on me? Yes, I do. Fantastic. Yeah, it's a bit of a work in progress, this. That's fine. I had an excess of screws up here as well. I think I'll keep them on myself, just in case I ever need to make anything that requires lots of screws. Because screws are... you go through them very quickly. yellow. I think it's done. Alright, that's our versatile frameworks completed. Uh-oh. Every time. Oh my god. One left. And this is a phenomenal moment because this is like, I think this is the second time I've completed phase 2. No, this would be the third time I've completed phase 2. This is the first time I've completed it by myself. And this will be the last time the space elevator will be down here. Look at this thing shoot off into space. It's so freaking cool. Oh boy, that doesn't look fun. 2,500 versatile frameworks, which requires, I think it was, that will require 1,250 modular frames and 15,000 steel beams. And that's just for that item alone. So I'm definitely going to up my steel production. But now we have access to oil processing. So I have an oil extractor and a refinery. And then we can eventually convert that into our fuel generator. And then we'll also have access to conveyor belt Mark IVs. I cannot remember what they take. Oh, there you go. So this industrial manufacturing. Ooh. Nicknamed the unit. Nicknamed the unit. Pick up and deliver resources at truck station. So this is actually can be used in replace of the tractor, and it's massive. And it's probably a lot faster. Computers, which I've already got a little bit of. But yeah, so first thing will be the oil processing, which will give us our it'll give us basically the option so we'll get the oil extractor. We first need to find the crude oil. I'm not entirely sure where that will be. But what I can do is I can basically make the oil extractor the refinery and then have that bust or trucked to here. So that will be depending. This valve, it's not useful now, but it could be useful in future. Plastic, rubber, very important things. Yeah, so the manufacturer takes in up to 4 things. And I'm almost certain that these modular engine and the adaptive component require that manufacturer, so they're a massive pain. But we can also do this, which is not bad. We can package goods and send it in a truck instead of having to ship it directly, which is good, and also gives us the option to get liquid biofuel, which will basically prevent our trucks from using coal if we can basically let it get liquid biofuel. And you'll just get this. I think that you can use a packager to put in biomass to get liquid biomass, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to figure it out. It'll all be figured out. Gas mask is going to be super important because I'll be able to actually go upstairs. Expanded power infrastructure will be extremely useful to get that fuel generator. I think they produce a lot more. A lot more power, obviously, than coal. Which, I don't know why that's there, because you can get it super early. And then jetpack, that'll be, somewhat useful. This is what I want. This is absolutely what I want. Trains. I have never done it, and I really want to. I've got no idea how it works. And then you got pipelines too, which could also be useful as well, as you can have up to 600 cubic meters of water in it at any one time. So I think what we'll do is we'll start by having this one ready, set up. And let me at the very least get all of this packed away. That way, when I start doing my iron production, it shouldn't be too hard. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go upstairs and basically copy the layout that I've got up there, and then multiply it by 2. I reckon I'll be able to put it in like a really nice little zone. Yeah, I don't actually need... I don't think I need these smart platings anymore. We'll see. I don't know if they're used to create the higher tier ones or not. And what I'm going to do, just for to make it a little bit different, is I'm going to colour these power poles blue, just so they stand out a little bit. That way everything's not the one colour. Might actually start changing up some of the other materials as well. Go. Fantastic. I have done something wrong. I have. I don't think... Do these go automatically out? I don't think they do. Of course. Couldn't be that easy, could it? I had to stuff something up. That's better. There we go. I should have that small little gap on. Oh, and I'm also going to have to fix up my power generation too, because I'm not going to have enough. That will be an easier fix than this, because all I have to do... I'm going to change it anyway. That's probably the first thing I'll do. Andy, you come at, like, the worst possible time. I'm about to hop off of this, but I will be playing a bit of League with the P. Hattie if he's still available. But welcome into the stream. A little bit has changed since you last tuned in, just a tiny bit. I just finished the Phase 2 space elevator, and now have access to oil processing. Yeah, I knew you wouldn't care, but it's just like, you know, the timing. But basically I'm trying to compact it a little bit, but also make it look pretty. But this will be the iron smeltering that I'll have going on. It's actually going to look really fantastic, because this will come out here. And it's going to hook up. I'll have to work out exactly where. Let's just put it there for now. Look how fast these things go. These are Mark III conveyors. They go fast. I might have to up. I don't know if I will. I'll just have to work out what the dealio is with the concrete. Now, what do I need for a miner Mark II? I actually need encased steel and modular frames. I have got modular frames being made, so that's actually not bad. I don't know if I still do. That'll actually line up really... that should line up perfectly with those ones there. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, I'm kind of like all over the place, you know, a casual ADHD brain. Not entirely sure what I'm doing, but I'm getting there. Figuring it out, slowly but surely. I think I can also... There's a way that you can get the sloped walls, which I don't have access to yet. Sloping them down after you put a window in, I think. There's a way you can do that. This is already looking like much cleaner. We'll just see. I might even be able to have this walkway come across here. I think that'd look cool. I think it'd look very cool. Yeah, it's just, there's just so much that I want to get done, and I'm just one person, so it makes it kind of difficult to do. But in essence, this will be the iron smelting area. Half of it's going to get processed down here into reinforced iron plates. The other half is going to get upstairs to be made into rotors. I'll then have to work on my copper dealio, because I need to make stators and motors. And that requires copper and... If I go copper caterium, it'll actually produce it really efficiently. So I'm going to have to get the caterium that's over there and bring it here. So I'm probably going to have to put the copper up onto the 5th level. of this ginormous structure. Oh yeah. Let me change the color of these. And let's make them the big boy. The big boy supports. Look good like that? Yeah, it looks better like that, I think. But you? You're a bit of a tougher one. And even that, like... Yeah, it like barely sticks out. That's really annoying. Boo. But yes, I'm going to have a massive superstructure very soon that will actually work. How was your sleep, though? Did you sleep well? I see that you're awake, so, you know. You obviously didn't sleep forever. That's good. Good that you had a good sleep. Nah, that's no good. Yeah, so I gotta work out. Gotta work out what I do upstairs. Gotta also fix all of those so they're all the same color. Ay, ay, ay. But I think that's where I'm gonna call it for today. But yeah, these things, this needs to continue going forever, because I'm gonna need so many modular frames, it's not funny. But yeah, I think I'm not even gonna bother getting started on the research for next time. I think I'm gonna build up my Caterium. I'll have to do everything: steel, Caterium, copper, and limestone. All of those will have to get done, which means I'll have to also update my power situation. I will probably... I'll probably have to do it... I'll probably have to do 4 lots of it, to be honest. One for 4 buses would look alright. 2 buses. That'd look alright. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to write down... Shame there's nothing like I can write down notes about what I want to do for next session, like on here specifically. Because I absolutely would. But yeah, things got done. Lots of things got done. Oh, those actually won't line up properly. I just realized. Yeah, no, I've got heaps of things that I want to do. So I'm actually what I might do to make it a bit easier, and so that everyone on stream can see. Let's do this. Have a look at my stat lectures. That's pretty good. This is fine. We'll just go add section here. Satisfactory. We'll go start of episode 7. And we'll make a list. So, update coal production / coal power. That's step 1. Step 2 will be to finish the iron production. So, reinforced plates and rotors, because they're really easy. Then we'll have Caterium plus copper, and that specifically will give us our wires for our stators. Then we need, what else do we need to update? We need copper tubing, or copper sheets. Can't remember exactly what those are for, but we'll have to get copper sheets plus, well, I mean, it will just be the copper sheets really, because the rest of it we can make. The Caterium plus copper for the wires for stators and cables. We need our limestone for concrete or cement. We gotta move and double our steel production. Cement plus steel to get our encased steel. Yeah, it's there's a lot to do. Let me think. Am I missing anything in particular? Let's see. Top of my head. Well, actually, the easiest thing I can do is literally go into here. Have a look. So for motors, I also need rotors, so I'm going to be making those. Rotors and stators. So I got to make sure that I'm making enough rotors and stators to keep up so that I can make my motors. Because I need motors specifically for everything tier 5, tier 6. It basically all requires motors. I'm also going to start working on heavy modular frames, which means basically lots of steel, and I'm going to need extra iron, which I think I can grab from my leftover iron from my steel production. Because at the moment there's 30 left over, which if I double my steel production, there'll be 60 left over. So that's 60... let's have a look at a constructor, because they're easier to understand. So with a constructor, we'd have 60, so that'd make 60 iron rods. And then we can work out how many screws we actually need. I think it's... Is it 25 screws to make the heavy modular frames? But then I also need manufacturers to make that, because it's 3 going in... it's 4 items going into 1. Assuming that this is correct, manufacturer makes 2 per minute. So it requires 10 modular frames, 30 and 200 screws. So we need 5 of that, that's 50 of the rods. But how many? How many rods do I need for my modular frame? 12. I'm going to be off by 2. That is so annoying. I hate when I'm off by a little bit. And I don't think... I need to make, like, a lot more modular frames, actually. I agree, sir. I don't know what you're going on about, but I absolutely agree. Fantastic little man. Or big man with little head. Yeah, so I'm actually not going to be producing enough modular frames. Let me have a look at what they required again. It was rotors, I'm pretty sure. Reinforced steel plates. You need 10 a minute. So you need 60 iron rods exactly. So I can actually use the 60 from... the extra iron node to make this... to make enough to get the modular frames spitting out enough modular frames a minute to then create enough heavy modular frames a minute. But then I need extra iron from somewhere to start making the screw production. I can... Let me think. I probably can get away with it by overclocking my iron production using slugs. And I'll use exactly 12.5% overclocking speed, which is minuscule. But I can't actually run it any faster than that because it won't keep up. Not yet. Once I get Mark 4s, I can almost double my output. Oh, there's a lot to do. There is a lot to do. So I need to work out some... I need more iron production. Boost iron production for heavy modular frames. But I don't think that'll be an episode 7 thing. That's probably going to be something later, if I'm completely honest. What are you? Make 6 a minute, so multiply everything by 6. I'm going to make 30 cement, no problem. Steel, I have to, like, triple the amount of steel production, so that's probably going to work out anyway. Oh, boy. This is... I think what I'm going to need is another iron node somewhere. I don't know if there's any up near the silica, because if there is, I can just attach that to the bus that already exists. And I can use that node specifically to make up for my iron production. Oh, this is annoying. I mean, it's good, but it's annoying. Let's say optional. But I'm gonna have to, like, work out some things. My other option is to start make another factory somewhere else as well. Have a secondary smaller factory that I can bus things from to here. That could work. Sheets, limestone, cement, moving double steel production, cement, steel, and case steel. Boost iron production for heavy modular frames. Yeah, that won't be... That definitely won't be done next episode. That is... Yeah, this is the fun / annoying part about playing this. I might actually have to do some research off stream to work out roughly exactly what I'm gonna need to get everything at least running fast enough. Because what I can easily backwards calculate the exact requirements that I need to make the 2 heavy modular frames a minute. Because you can easily go and just either there's a nice wiki you can use, or B, you can just calculate it in your head. Either is fine. Ugh. But yeah, I think I'll call it for that. And, yeah. Alright. That's where I'll call it for this. I'm just going to quickly... This... No. Let me save it first. Episode 6. 21 hours, 20 minutes. There's the main menu. And, yeah. So... back to the full screen. Thanks for everyone for joining, and thank you for anyone that will be watching this on YouTube later. Hope you enjoy the stream. If you want to know when I go live, follow me over on Twitter. I always post when I'm going to be going live. If I know ahead of time, I generally will say when I'm going to go live, but most of the time it will just be, hey, jump on in like 10 minutes and I'll start streaming. My Twitter will be in the description, both on Twitch and on YouTube, so just go check me out there. Don't hesitate to subscribe to me over on the YouTube as well, because I'll post up all of these videos once I've edited them. I've still got a bit of editing to do, so that's why I'm a little bit behind. Episode 2 and 3 are up, they just need to be put public. Episodes 4 and 5 will take a bit, and episode 6 is just a straight upload. So that one should be nice and simple. And yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you ever have the chance, come and check me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/3698. I don't have a proper schedule, but I try and do as many nights as I can, depending on a couple other things. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I've always enjoyed this kind of game. I just never have the... I have the motivation as such, but I don't at the same time, if that makes sense. I have all these ambitions, and then I get halfway through it, and it's still so much work, and I kind of lose interest. But I will try and stick to this pretty regularly, and I think that'll help a lot. Even if I'm not streaming it, I'll try and stick to actually playing it a couple of times. That way I can actually update, even if it's as simple as I get on tomorrow when I have time off, and I update the iron production like that, or even better, I do the limestone production, because that won't take long. That'll be a nice and simple thing to do. Or I might, if I've got a bit more time and I don't want to do it on a stream, I might do the coal power, because it will be a bit annoying to watch that like over and over. But we'll see. But yeah, come and check me out. If not, make sure you let me know if you like the video over on YouTube. It will make me very happy if you can do so. Or if you've got any improvements, or even if you've played the game before and have some hints or some ideas that may be helpful, don't hesitate to put those down. Just be mindful that there is a difference between helping and backseat gaming. I don't want you to tell me exactly how I should be doing things, or how I've done something wrong and I should do it this particular way. Unless it's more of a, hey, you're not getting your most efficiency out, you should try doing something like this. But I'm sure you'll figure it out. But on that note, I will call it there for the VOD. They'll be up on YouTube in the next couple of weeks. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm going to go jump on to League to see if old mate is on, and we'll play a couple of games before I go to bed. But everyone, thanks for watching the Satisfactory stream, and I'll talk to you in the next one, hopefully. Bye!